Microsoft Excel is a handy tool that can be used to store and organize many data sets. Using its unexplored features, you can make sense of your data.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing if you enjoy this video.
Number 1. People Graph. People Graph is an Office 365 add-in that gives you a way to represent data out of a table. In this example, we are going to have country and number of vloggers in that country to represent it as a people graph. Just go to Insert. Click on the people graph icon, and it brings up a generic display. In the upper right corner, you can see there is a spreadsheet that represents your data. This is where you select the data that you want to put in the graph. So, I am going to highlight that block of the table. Hit Create. And I am going to go in there. And I am going to change this to vloggers for the title. You can also go into the settings and pick from different types and change the theme to a different color format, and if you don't want a person, you can select from these different icons to represent the data in your list. The nice thing is, you can change these numbers, and it updates it in your graph automatically. You can click on that in the corners and resize it as needed, move it around, copy and paste it into other application. Number 2. Advanced Transpose. You probably already know how Transpose works. You highlight a block of text. Right-click and copy it. Pick your target location. Right-click. Paste Special. And choose Transpose. Problem is, if you change value, the change is not reflected in the new target location. So how do you make that linked? There is a simple way to do it. Go to your target location, and make sure you highlight the rows and columns based on the size of that table. Don't click anywhere and start typing. Transpose. Put in left parenthesis and highlight the data. Put in right parenthesis and instead of hitting enter, press Shift, Control, Enter. That transposes it to your target location. And now when you make changes, those changes are linked. Number 3. Hide cells. Here is a devious trick to hide cells. In this example, we have 10 multiplied by 2 equals 20. Let's say we want to hide this number 10 right here. If you right-click, go to Format Cells, and choose Custom. In the type, enter semicolon 3 times, and hit OK. That hides that cell, even though it is still there. And if you change a number, it still works in a calculation. Number 4. Remove blanks. Here is a shortcut method to remove blank rows from a list. Highlight the columns and hit Ctrl G. Click this special button and choose blanks and hit OK. It's now highlighted all the blank rows. Press Ctrl plus and then minus and choose Shift Cells Up and hit OK. That removes all the blank rows. Number 5. Network Days function. Network Days function counts the number of working days between one date and another. Just type in equals to network days and pick your start date and end date. And there is the number of working days between. Now, optionally it has holidays that you can exclude. So, for example, if I put in the 1st of June in the formula, the third parameter is the holidays. Hit enter, and there it subtracted the one holiday out of those 2 date ranges and counted only the work days. You have just watched top 5 Microsoft Excel expert tips and tricks. Subscribe to get notified about our latest videos. Do leave a comment and hit like.